ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणम्। Some years back, I happened to be watching one program on National Geographic. How many of you have watched the National Geographic? Many of you would have watched, isn't it? So it happened to be some African forest, and there was this pride of lions, and there is this lake in which many animals are coming for water, and suddenly this lion comes, and they attack, and one of the animals they capture is some zebra or something like that, and the zebra is trying to escape, but too powerful, the lion. Finally it catches and takes it away. And then after that, the next shot comes after having its belly full. All the lions and lionesses, they are all resting. And the lion is lying down, taking rest. And a few small, cute lion cubs, they come. And they crawl onto the lion. And the lion is lying still, and the cubs are roaming all over it. One of them was a little naughty fellow. He went and bit the tail of the lion. The lion immediately woke up and then made a little sound, and all the other cubs immediately ran off. And this fellow is fearlessly standing there only. And then finally the lion went back. And then the cubs came back and resumed playing with the lion and all that. So, very interesting to see these kind of things. And with this lion, with this magnificent mane, and so with its ferocious claws and its teeth, with its family, living very peacefully, happily. So today is Narasimha Devi, who is an incarnation of half man, half lion. So Jayadeva Goswami has written the Dashavatara Stotra. He has glorified 10 incarnations of Vishnu. Of course, incarnations of Vishnu are many more, but he has glorified 10 of them, and it has become famous as Dashavatara Stotra. So one of the verses he glorifies Narasimha Deva also. So, Tavakara Kamalevare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. So Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Hare, Hari. Hari, when you call out to Hari, O Hari, in Sanskrit it becomes Hare. So Jagadisha Hare, O Hari, who are the master of the whole universe, all glories unto you. Jai Jagadisha Hare. And Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa, and that Jagadisha, master of the whole universe, the Supreme Lord Hari, who is Keshava, who is also known as Keshava, Krishna. He has taken the form of Narahari, half man, half lion. And all glories unto you, like this Jayadeva Goswami glorifies him. And then he says, Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam. Hiranyakashipu, father of Prahlada Maharaja, he was like Tanu Bringam. He was like a bee, wasp. When wasps come, your people become afraid. Where it will come and bite you. and if the wasp bites you, it will be a stinging pain, and then the whole place will have a swelling. You will have to go to the doctor, apply some ointment, all these kind of things. So it's a nuisance. It's a trouble. This Hiranyakashipu was like this wasp for the whole universe. Right from Brahma down to Patala Loka, everybody was troubled by him. So, this Narasimha appeared to vanquish Hiranyakashipu and to protect Prahlada Maharaja. And this Narasimha, his form is already very wonderful because he is half man, half lion, never before seen. And at the same time, Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa. So this Narasimha, Dalita Hiranyakashipu, he actually he ripped apart the body of Hiranyakashipu. Dalita, he tore apart the body of Hiranyakashipu, Narasimha. How did he do it? With Nakam, with his nails. And Jayadeva Goswami says, Tava Kara Kamala Vare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa. Those beautiful nails on your fingers with which you ripped apart the body of Hiranyakashipu, it is appearing wonderful. It is very astonishing. It is Adbhuta. Why is he saying it is Adbhuta? Actually, what happened was, Kashyapa Muni, he had two wives, Aditi and Diti. And the twin children born of Diti were Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. They were twin sons. And there is a story how they took birth as the sons of Diti and Kashyapa Muni. Actually, once the four Sanat Kumaras, the four sons of Brahma, they were wandering, and along their wanderings, they wanted to go and have darshan of Narayana in Vaikuntha. When they approached the gates of Vaikuntha, two doorkeepers by name Jaya and Vijaya stopped them, thinking they were some street urchins, who are these small kids who are coming, they will disturb Narayana, thinking like that, they stopped them. They didn't realize that these Kumaras are very exalted sages. They chose to remain eternally as 5-year-old boys. Why? Because if you grow up into adults, the forces of lust, greed, envy, anger, all these things will come upon you. Whereas children are unknown to all these things. So therefore, they decided, let us remain as children, so that kama, krodha, lobha, mada, moha, matsarya, these things will not trouble our heart. So they were highly renounced sages, although they were looking like young kids. So the Jaya and Vijaya stopped them out of some misunderstanding. And then these four Kumaras became very angry. And they cursed the Jaya and Vijaya. Who are you two people? You seem to be imposters. You do not belong to Vaikuntha, because you are stopping devotees from meeting their Supreme Lord Narayana. This is not the mood of Vaikuntha. So better you go down and become asuras in the material world. So this was the curse. And so because of that, Jaya and Vijaya fell down and became the sons of Diti as Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So the sons of Diti came to be known as Daityas. Now this Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, Jaya and Vijaya, who had been cursed to become asuras, they grew up to become staunch enemies of Vishnu. And they wanted to conquer over the whole world. They had built, very strong bodies. Their bodies were very tall and very well built, muscular bodies, like you will see all these Bollywood hulks, like that, very well built, steel, bodies made of steel. They were like that because they wanted to be very strong so that nobody could defeat them. But still, Hiranyaksha, the younger of the two, was killed in battle with Varahadev. So Varahadev, Vishnu took the form of Varahadev and he vanquished Hiranyaksha. So Hiranyakashipu became very angry against Vishnu. And so Hiranyakashipu did many, tapasyas, very severe tapasya he did for 36,000 years. And by that he pleased Brahma. And from Brahma, he got a benediction that I will not be killed in the land or in the water, neither in the sky, nor during day, nor during night, neither by man, nor by animal. Like this, neither by any weapon. Like this, he got a lot of benedictions. And after that, he became very arrogant. He conquered Swarga. He threw out Indra, Chandra, Surya. He called his Surya and Chandra Bhagavan and told them, for the rising and the setting of the sun and the moon, you are no longer required. I will take care myself. By my yoga bala, by my yogic power, I will take care. Don't worry. You are all not required. So all the devatas became unemployed. So they were thinking what to do. We are not able to do our duties. This fellow has come and sit in our seat. What to do? He is too powerful. We cannot challenge him also. So they prayed to Lord Vishnu. So what to do? This man is unnecessarily troubling everyone and constantly harassing people, not allowing people to worship Vishnu. What is all this? So Vishnu told them, don't worry. Soon Prahlad will come. At that time, I will descend and take care of him. So like this, Hiranyakashipu's youngest son was Prahlad. And Prahlad Maharaj, what happened? Prahlad Maharaj was in the womb of his mother when Hiranyakashipu went to do tapasya to please Brahma. And during that time, his mother Kayadu was pregnant. And Indra and the Devatas thought, one Hiranyakashipu itself we are not able to manage. This whole universe is troubled. Now if he gets a son, he will become more troublesome. One will become two. So better when this child is born, let us kill this child. So they came and arrested Kayadu and they were taking her away. At that time, Narada Muni came and told them, no. The son of Hiranyakashipu is not going to be like him. He is going to be a great, pure devotee of Vishnu. So you should not harm him. So immediately, the moment Indra heard and all the Devatas heard that Kayadu's son is going to be a great devotee of Vishnu, he is going to be a Vaishnava, immediately they did parikrama, pradakshina to Kayadu, offered obeisances and they left. And Narada Muni told Kayadu, don't worry, until your husband comes back, you stay in my ashrama, you will be peaceful, you will be protected, nobody will trouble you. And Kayadu requested Narada Muni that my child is growing within my womb. I want that the child will be born after my husband returns. So can you please give me a boon like this? So Narada Muni also blessed her. Don't worry, as long as your husband doesn't return, your son will remain within your womb, and once Hiranyakashipu comes back, your son will be born as per your desire. And when she was staying in the ashram of Narada Muni, every day Narada Muni would teach her about Krishna consciousness. He would talk to her about the glories of Krishna, Vishnu, about rendering devotional service to Vishnu. So all this Prahlad was hearing from the womb of his mother, and within the womb of his mother itself he became a great devotee. And later, when Hiranyakashipu came back, Kayadu gave birth to Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj also slowly grew up. And when he was about 5 years old, Hiranyakashipu sent Prahlad Maharaj to the school, to the Gurukula. The sons of Shukracharya, Shanda and Amarka, they were the teachers. So these teachers were mandated by Hiranyakashipu that the Gurukula has to be secular, nothing about Vishnu, nothing about dharma and all should be taught. You teach my son and all the other students about politics, about how to do diplomacy, how to tell lies, how to acquire a lot of wealth. You teach them all these things. So this was the first secular school in the universe, instituted by Hiranyakashipu. Nothing about Vishnu should be spoken. Be careful. So they also, according to Hiranyakashipu, he is the ruler of the whole universe. They cannot go against him. They were also teaching the children like this. But Prahlad Maharaj, what was Prahlad Maharaj's situation? Narada Muni describes the qualities of Prahlad Maharaj. So Prahlad Maharaj, although he was the son of an asura, his consciousness was completely different. Krishna graha grihitatma. So Nyasta Kridanago Balo, although he was a young child, and normally children you will see, they will not sit in one place. They'll keep running around, they want to play, they want to engage in some frivolous activity. Children are like that. You should allow them to freely run around and play. That is the age, 5-year, 6-year-old children and all that. Up to about 10, 12 years, they'll be very play-centric. But Prahlad Maharaj was Nyasta Kridanako Balo. Even though he was a Balaka, he was a small child, Nyasta Kridanaka, he would never engage in play, frivolous play. Jadavat tanamanastaya. And Jadavat constantly would be sitting quietly in one place as if he is very dull and no life. He will be sitting in one place. Why? What is he doing in that one place? Tanmanastaya. His mind is absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Krishna graha grihitatma, Narada Muni says. Very wonderfully he explains. Krishna graha grihitatma. You know, sometimes some graha, like Shani graha, it influences a person. Then we all say that this person is in great trouble because of this Shani graha. Grahachara, what to do? His grahas are not very good. So, our actions, the results of our activities are all governed by different grahas. Now, we all know Navagrahas are there. Buddha, this Shani and all these people. Now, there was one graha which had captured, which had totally influenced Prahlada Maharaja. Which graha? It was not one of these Navagrahas. Krishna graha, the graha of Krishna, had completely taken over Prahlada Maharaja. So, he did not know anything other than Krishna. His mind was absorbed in Krishna. He did not want to play. He did not want to engage in any of the frivolous activities of his friends, of his classmates. And he was least interested in what his teachers were teaching him. So, like this, Prahlada Maharaj would be silently in the classroom. And whenever the teachers would give recess, all children go and play. Prahlada Maharaj would immediately stand up on the bench, call all his friends and will start talking to them. You are not the body, you are spirit soul. Nobody is your enemy or friend. One day you have to die. You are not the body, you are spirit soul. As long as you are identifying with the body, you will have to undergo birth, death, disease and old age. All these problems. You having got the human form of life, your ultimate goal of life is to serve Vishnu. All this kind of exalted philosophy he would talk to them. And he would make all of them chant Hare Krishna, like all of you were singing until now in the Kirtan. Like that he would do Kirtan and make them also sing and dance. So the teachers are seeing, what is this? This boy is becoming devotee of Vishnu. Our school is supposed to be secular school. And here all Hare Krishna mantra is going on. What is this? Hiranyakashipu will murder us, that's all. So they took Prahlada Maharaj to Hiranyakashipu and told him, see Hiranyakashipu, we have been very secular. But this boy of yours, Naisargiki, naturally his mind is attracted to Krishna. We are not able to do anything. So Hiranyakashipu called his son and told him, what is this I am hearing? You are becoming devotee of Vishnu, my enemy? So Prahlada Maharaj told him, Grihamanda Gopam, oh my father, you have fallen into a deep, dark well of family life. Vanam gato yad harimma shriyate. Give up all this kingdom, all this palace, family, all these things. Become a sannyasi, go to the forest and render devotional service to Vishnu. This is the goal of life. 5-year-old boy talking to his father, who is Hiranyakashipu. You can imagine, Hiranyakashipu became very wild. He said, on whose power are you? Do you have the audacity to be able to oppose me? You are going beyond my instruction not to worship Vishnu, and you are telling me only to worship Vishnu. Where are you getting this power from? The whole world trembles. If I raise my eyebrow, Indra will start trembling. That is my power. And you are coming, you have the audacity as a 5-year-old boy to come and talk to me like this. Who is behind you? Who is the source of your strength? Prahlada Maharaj replied, the same person who is the source of your strength is also the source of my strength. It is Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu got even more furious. What? You mean to say that Vishnu is the source of my strength? Where is your Vishnu? Tell me, where is he? Prahlada Maharaj said, he is everywhere. Andantarastam paramanu chayantarastam. He is there in every atom. He is there in every universe. He is in every living entity's heart. He is there everywhere. So Hiranyakashipu said, Acha, your Vishnu is there everywhere. Is he within this pillar? Prahlada Maharaj said, yes, he is there also. Acha, let me see. Today, let me see how your Vishnu is going to protect you. I am going to cut off your head. He drew his sword and then struck his fist against the pillar. Let us see how your Vishnu comes out and protects you. And suddenly, there was a tremendous, fearful, roaring sound. Everybody in that assembly started trembling. Hiranyakashipu also got he got a little, taken aback. What is this sound and fearful sound I'm hearing? And then that whole pillar cracked open and out came Narasimha Dev. And Hiranyakashipu was saying, what is this form? I never seen before. The face of a lion with a golden mane and the body of a human being. And Hiranyakashipu immediately, but then he did not give up. He thought, oh, this must be Vishnu, this must be Hari. He must have come in this form to kill me. Okay, no problem, I'll take care of him. So he immediately took up his sword and attacked Narasimha Dev. And there was a furious battle between Hiranyakashipu and Narasimha Dev. But ultimately, Narasimha Dev is Narasimha Dev, he is Vishnu. Finally, ultimately, when the right time came, because Hiranyakashipu has said, he has taken the benediction, neither during day nor during night he will die. So when the sun was setting, dusk, which is neither day nor night, Sandhya, it is the junction between day and night, neither day nor night. Narasimha Dev caught Hiranyakashipu and took him to the doorstep, threshold, neither outside nor inside the palace. It's neither, threshold is between. And then Narasimha Dev put Hiranyakashipu on his lap. So his lap is neither the sky nor the land. And then Narasimha Dev used his nails. So he did not use any weapon. Nails are not considered weapons. And he ripped open the abdomen of Hiranyakashipu and pulled out his intestines and garlanded himself with that. And that is how he got the name Antaramali. Antara means intestines. Antaramali means one who is garlanded with intestines. That is how Narasimha Dev got this name. And still, Narasimha Dev's anger had not subsided. He caught hold of Hiranyakashipu's chest, ripped that open, pulled out his heart and flung it out. Can you imagine? So much anger, so furious Narasimha Dev was. Why? Because Hiranyakashipu had tortured Prahlada Maharaja, who was a small 5-year-old kid in many ways. He had tried trampling him under elephants. He had made his soldiers pierce him with spears. He had put Prahlada Maharaja in a pot of boiling oil. As if all that was not enough, he made Prahlada Maharaja's mother make her give poison to Prahlada Maharaj. To that extent, he went to cruel acts. So Narasimha Dev could not tolerate, and his fury came out like this. So this powerful body, steel-like body that Hiranyakashipu had built up was finished in no time with the nails of Narasimha Dev. Tava Karakamalavare Adbhuta Shringam. So Jayadev Goswami says that beauty of the nails of Narasimha Dev is fabulous. It is amazing. Why is it amazing? Not because with those nails he ripped open the body of Hiranyakashipu. Actually, if you see, Krishna, when he incarnated as Ramachandra, so it is said that Ramachandra, he was a prince, his body was very, very delicate, soft like a flower. And sometimes Janaki, Sita Devi, would take Ramachandra's lotus feet and she would massage his lotus feet. And when she would massage his lotus feet, Ramachandra's lotus feet color would change. You know why? Because he is not able to tolerate the touch of the hand of Sita Devi. You know, all of you, when you were children, if you have had beatings from your teacher or your parents, you would have had this experience. You know, one scale will come, it will fall on the hand. After that, 2-3 days, the color will change. For some people, even that color will not change. But Ramachandra's body was not like that. So soft that Janaki, Sita Devi herself, very delicate. With her delicate lotus hand, she would touch the lotus feet of Ramachandra to massage. His lotus feet would change color. So delicate, so sensitive. Now when Krishna came, his body was even more delicate. When he would walk on the floor, if there was some grass If the grass would touch Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna's lotus feet would change color. Krishna's feet is even more delicate. So you can imagine that delicate, flower-like, soft body of Krishna. And that Krishna has now taken the form of Narasimha, and with those soft, tender hands and fingers, he is tearing open the steel-like body of Hiranyakashipu. So Jayadeva Goswami is saying, I am not able to conceive how this is possible. Tava kara kamala vare, nakam adbhuta shringam. Tava kara kamala, the lotus of your hand, it is so soft, it is so tender. And with those nails, you are ripping open the body of Hiranyakashipu. This is very, very surprising. This is very, very amazing. So that Hiranyakashipu, that Narasimha, he took such a furious form simply to protect Prahlada Maharaja, his devotee. So we also, if we want to be protected from the fears of repeated birth and death within this material world, if we are fearful of birth, death, disease and old age, if we are fearful of the tapatraya, three kinds of distresses, adhyatmika klesha, all the kleshas, miseries arising out of our own body and mind, our body becomes diseased, our mind becomes depressed, our own body and mind gives us trouble. Adi daivika klesha, supernatural events give us trouble, earthquakes, floods, wars, these kind of things trouble us. Adi bhautika klesha, other living entities give us trouble. We are sitting peacefully. Pakistan will send one set of terrorists, go and destroy the peace of the Indians. Why? What did we do? We didn't do anything. But this is the nature of this material world. Other living entities will become envious of your peace. Our own body and mind will give us trouble. Our own relatives, friends, neighbors will give us trouble. Our own devatas will give us trouble. So if you are fearful of all these kind of miseries and you want to escape from them eternally, then the only way is to take shelter of the lotus feet of Narasimha. And if Narasimha is protecting us, then even Hiranyakashipu cannot touch even a hair on our head. That is why it is said, Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. If Krishna wants to protect someone, Narasimha wants to protect Prahlada Maharaj, even Hiranyakashipu cannot do anything. If you look at Prahlada Maharaj, he was just a 5-year-old child. And when Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Prahlada Maharaj, he took out his sword, he took out his tridents, he took out his mace. What did Prahlada Maharaj do? He did not pick up even one weapon. He did not even lift even one finger. He didn't have to do anything. Hiranyakashipu got finished. He was killed. So, this is the power of Prahlada Maharaj. Prahlada Maharaj, even as a 5-year-old child, he doesn't have to do anything. He is totally dependent upon Krishna. So, we become devotees of Krishna. We surrender unto Narasimha, and today is his Jayanti. Today is the appearance day of Narasimha. We should all pray to Narasimha to protect us from the problems of repeated birth, death, disease and death within this material world. Old age, disease, death, birth, these problems are constantly harassing us within this material world. We don't want to be undergoing these problems. We want an eternal life free of these problems in the spiritual world with Krishna. So we pray to Narasimha, then Narasimha will clear all the obstacles on our path and our devotional life will become glorious like Prahlada Maharaj. So this is the wonderful, glorious pastime of Narasimha. For us to be able to take shelter of Narasimha, we have to take shelter of a pure devotee as Prahlada Maharaj himself. Prahlada Maharaj took shelter of a pure devotee Narada Muni, and because of that he got the shelter of Narasimha. So similarly, we take shelter of Prabhupada if we accept Prabhupada as our Diksha Guru, as our spiritual master, and follow his instructions to chant Harekrishna Mahamantra, 16 malas minimum every day, and follow the 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. We follow these principles strictly, then what will happen? Like Prahlada Maharaj, Narasimha will be right behind us, protecting us,
and all the way taking us back to Godhead. So, on this wonderful auspicious occasion of Narasimha Jayanti, so let us all remember this wonderful pastime of Narasimha Dev and Prahlada Maharaja and take a vow to chant Harekrishna Mahamantra every day and take shelter of Narasimha Dev.
Sorry, one more thing I forgot to mention. At the beginning, I mentioned about National Geographic lion, right? So, Narasimha Dev, that example I wanted to give, how the lion is a fearsome animal for all other animals. It's the king of the jungle. But for its cubs, the cubs don't fear the lion. The lion is very loving towards his cubs. Similarly, Narasimha Dev, he may be very fearful to asuras like Hiranyakashipu. But to Prahlada Maharaja and to his devotees, he is very, very loving. Exactly like the lion. And this has been described wonderfully by Sridhar Swami, the commentator on the Srimad Bhagavatam. On his commentary on the 7th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sridhar Swami he has composed a beautiful verse. Ugropi anugra evayam swabhattanam nrikeshari keshariva swapotanam anyesham ugra vikramaha. Keshari, a lion, how does it appear? Anyesham ugra vikramaha. To others, it is very fearful. You cannot go near a lion because it is very strong, very powerful, and very fearsome. If you go near a lion, you will be finished. You will be killed. You cannot escape from the clutches of a lion. So, although the lion is fearsome to others, but swapotana, to its children, to its cubs, the lion is very loving. It's very careful. It's very gentle. Similarly, Nrikeshari, the Narahari, the Narasimha Dev, swabhaktana, to his devotees, he is very, very loving and caring. But to the enemies, to the asuras, those who oppose his devotees, Narasimha Dev is fear personified. So therefore, like the lion, this example is given by Sridhar Swami, that although the Narasimha Dev has such a frightening appearance, for devotees, it doesn't appear frightening at all. We see the love of Narasimha Dev in vanquishing Hiranyakashipu.
Bolo Narasimha Dev Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlada Maharaja ki jai, Vishwaguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.